Chapter 2. Types of Software. Objective. Introduction. Software. Types of software. System software. Utility programs. Backup of files. Language processor. Operational support system. OSS. Application software. Introduction. In the previous chapter, we have learnt about how a computer system came into existence. But do you know how computer systems work? What is the main component with which it accepts all the instructions and reacts accordingly before giving the result or output on the screen? A computer is nothing without any instructions or orders given by us human beings. It follows the instructions and performs the operations according to the specified instructions. The main component that handles all the above said things is a software. Let's discuss the term software and its use in a computer system. Factoid. John W. Tukey, a chemist and statistician, invented the word software in 1953. Software. Before elaborating the above term, we'll discuss an example. You all know about a washing machines for washing clothes. Do you know how it works or how your clothes are cleaned in the washing machines? We simply put the dirty clothes in the machine and switch on the button. The machine itself takes the water, asks for the detergent and washes the clothes in the said time period. But how can a machine do it? It is because the instructions are already given in the console of the washing machine that functions according to the said criteria. These instructions are the software which are used for the working of the washing machine. A software is a set of programs or instructions in a computer system in order to perform a specific task or tasks. In simple words, a software guides the computer system how to work. A computer system is simply a dumb box without the software contained in it. The set of instructions given to a computer is called programs. The instructions are well organized in a list or in the specific order in which the computer has to perform the actions in a predetermined manner. These programs are written in one or the other languages which is understandable both by a computer and the human beings. Some of the most widely used languages are Java, C, Python, SQL, Ruby, and many more. Types of software. Software can be categorized into two types: A. System software. B. Application software. Software. System software. Application software. Operating systems. Utility software. Language processors. General purpose application software. Specific purpose application software. Utility programs. Utility programs are the software programs that are used to support the infrastructure of a computer system. This includes both the hardware and software maintenance. The operating system consists of a number of utilities that manages the system resources like disk drives, printers, or any other devices attached to the computer system. This helps in providing a better functioning and operates the appropriate commands with an ease. Basically, its purpose is to analyze, configure, monitor, or to maintain the computer systems. These utility programs can be included in the operating systems or can be installed separately. These programs help to take backup of the data if accidentally lost, prevents from the virus attacks or other network issues. Utility software are available in the market from the licensed outlets or free of cost on the internet that provides a proper protection for your computer system. Antivirus, backup software, file manager, disk repair, network programs, debuggers, Cryptography software are some of the examples of utility softwares. Types of utility programs. File Manager. File Manager is a utility program that helps in managing all the files and folders stored in the computer system. It handles all the operations, like a user can view a file, copy it, edit it, or he can delete the file from the system. It also helps in transferring the files to and from the computer system and other devices connected to it. Network utility. These are the software programs designed to analyze and configure the various aspects of a computer network. Basically, it handles the configuration of the network devices connected to the network and its connectivity with the network. This includes the network speed, performance of the network, usage of bandwidth, and traffic occurring during the transfer of data between the devices on the network. Compression or data compression is a technique that reduces the size of a file or a number of files to some extent. This helps in occupying less space on the disk. It also saves the disk space and the time required to transfer the files to another system. When large number of files are to be sent to another device or an email address, they are compressed to one or the other formats with less storage space but original content. These files are decompressed or uncompressed at the receiver's side before viewing its original contents. For example, WinZip, 7-zip, PKZip, etc. The file storage formats. Disk management. Disk management is a software utility service that handles the operations related to the disk installed in the computer system. With this facility, a user can view the disk drives and manage them according to the requirements of the system. A user can divide the drives, format it, delete it, and assign that volume to another disk, etc. Antivirus utility. Scanning is a process that scans the whole computer system or a part of it in order to detect any malicious content stored in the system. This is done with the help of an antivirus utility program called as antivirus software. Antivirus software is used to detect, prevent and remove the malware found in any part of the computing system. If any malicious content is detected, it is deleted and the system is recovered from the failure attack. It is an advice to all that you should regularly scan your computer systems and regularly update the antivirus software in order to protect your system from any virus attack. Examples of antivirus software are Kaspersky, Avast, Quick Heal, Norton, AVG, and many more. Backup. Backup is a technique that is used to recover the damaged or lost data into its original form. This can be done by copying and storing the data to another location or a device like CD, pen drive, flash drive, etc. The loss can occur accidentally or the hard disk may fail due to some circumstances. For this, you should always take a backup of the data stored in the system regularly so that if the data is lost, it can be recovered immediately with the help of a saved backup. Backup of files. Following are the steps to access the backup and restore utility from the system. 1. Click on the Start button and go to the Control panel. 2. Click on the Backup of your computer under System and Security section. 3. Click on the Set up Backup option and its wizard will appear to continue the process of backup. 4. Choose the drive or an external device where you want to save the backup. Click on OK button. 5. The next screen will appear prompting, "What do you want to back up?" 6. You will observe that there are two options, that is, let Windows choose recommended and let me choose. The first option is selected by default and you can move further with this. The second one says that you can choose your own files and folders which are to be saved as a backup. Windows will take a backup and create a system image file for restoring the data. 7. As you have selected an appropriate option, click on Next button. A window will be displayed to review the backup settings. 8. You can also choose to schedule the regular backups depending upon the needs, like daily, weekly, or monthly, by clicking on the Change Schedule option. This will take the backup regularly. 9. Click on the Save Settings and Run Backup button, and the backup process will start. Language Processor. A language processor is used to convert the programming language into the machine language which a computer system can understand. You are already aware that all the software programs are created in one or the other languages like C, C++, Java, Python, etc. But a computer can understand only one language, that is, machine language, which is in the form of zeros and one. So, this language processor acts as an intermediator between the two languages and makes the code easy for both the computer as well as the user. Compiler. A compiler is a software program that transforms the code written in high-level language into the machine code which is readable by the computer system. This is done in a single click, and an .exe file or object code file is created along with the list of errors in it. A compiler will convert the code into machine code before the program runs. Assembler. An assembler is a translator or a software program that converts the assembly language into machine language. Interpreter. An interpreter is a computer program that translates each line of code from the program and executes at the same time as well. If any errors are observed, the processing will stop at that point and will not move further until the error is not sorted. Interpreters convert the code into machine code when the program is run. Factoid. Microsoft Office was developed by the Microsoft company and announced by Bill Gates in 1988. Operational Support System (OSS). An Operational Support System (OSS), a software component that enables the service provider to monitor, control, analyze and manage the services on Internet. It is installed on the server computer and is used by the supporting networks in order to maintain the network, configure the network components, resolve issues raised and provides the services to the other users as well. The role of an operational support system is to efficiently process the business transaction, control the industrial process, support enterprise communication as well, and update the corporate database. The development and implementation of OSS systems involves IT experts that can ensure the software works with network infrastructure to pass on important information about the fulfillment and delivery of services. Fragmentation and defragmentation. Fragmentation is a process caused when an operating system breaks a file into pieces due to less space on the storage disks where the file was originally saved. When a file is stored on a disk, it locates for a free space where the file is to be saved. If there is less space for a large file to be saved, the operating system divides that file into different parts and stores these parts in different blocks of the memory. These parts are stored in the memory but in different locations. This whole process is done under fragmentation. Defragmentation is a process of scanning the file system and rejoining the separated parts of a file into a single file and save that file in the free space of the disk. With the help of defragmentation process, the fragmented files come closer to each other, which in turn decreases the access time and speeds up the system. Following are the steps to defragment a disk. 1. Click on Start button. 2. Go to Windows Administrative Tools and select Defragment and Optimize Drives. 3. The Optimize Drives window opens. 4. In Status section, you need to select the appropriate disk to fragment from the drive column. 5. Then, click on Optimize tab. 6. The defragmentation process will start, and the selected disk will be defragmented. Application software. An application software is a special set of programs created by the programmers for performing special tasks in the computing devices. These special tasks include performing calculations, working with colors, writing texts, or any other task specific to its area. The short form of application software is app and is commonly used by every single person. With the help of this, one can play games, learn things, or can work online with the help of different applications on the Internet. Following are the two types of application software. 1. General-purpose application software. Packages. 2. Special-purpose application software. Customized software. General-purpose application software. Packages. The general-purpose application software. Packages helps the users to work on the applications that fulfills the generic aspects of everyone's need. These packages can perform a variety of tasks and are not limited to a particular function. Below are some examples of general-purpose application software. Database Management System, DBMS. A database is a collection of tables in which the data is stored, and all this is handled by a system called as Database Management System, DBMS. In DBMS, we can store large amount of data. One can easily create, insert, view, update, delete or search the data from the database with the help of special commands. In daily life, we normally interact with databases like contact list in a phone payroll system, e-commerce websites, and many more. Examples: Access 2016, Oracle, SQL Server, Fox Pro, OpenOffice, .org, Base, etc. Word processing software. A word processing software is a software that helps to create text documents with a creative look. With these types of softwares, one can easily create a document, add text to it, modify the document, add special features in it in order to give the document a professional look. These documents can be transferred electronically and can be taken as a printout for future use. Examples: Word 2016, WordPad, OpenOffice.org, Writer, Google Docs, etc. Factoid: VisiCalc was the first computer spreadsheet program. Electronic spreadsheet. An electronic spreadsheet is a program that handles the data in the form of cells of a worksheet and can be displayed as a chart in it. It is basically used to manage the numerical data and present the same with a professional look to the audience. All the work related to the financial aspects are done in this type of programs. Examples: Excel 2016, Lotus 123, OpenOffice.org, Google Sheets, etc. Presentation software. A presentation software is used to present your ideas in a different manner in front of the audience. With the help of this software, one can create slides by adding texts, pictures, applying animation effects, adding special features in order to give it a creative look. These presentations are convenient and understandable in business meetings, during lectures and other areas with the help of projectors used there. Examples: PowerPoint 2019, OpenOffice, ORG, Impress, Adobe Flash, Google Slide, etc. The presentation software, desktop publishing software. These are the softwares that help us to create a professional document including texts and pictures in it. This gives a new way to your documents like brochures, newsletters, advertisements, books, magazines, posters, and many more. Examples: CorelDRAW, Adobe InDesign, Quark Express, etc. Multimedia software. These are the softwares that are used to create videos, animations, graphics with sound, for adding text to give a creative appearance to the videos. The level of interest shoots up while watching these types of videos. Examples: Windows Media Player, VLC Media Player, Windows Movie Maker, Games software, etc. Graphics software. This is another type of software that creates the images using graphs, pictures, logos, cartoons, or any other animated features and gives a creative look to it. Examples: Photoshop, Paint, Dreamweaver, AutoCAD, etc. Special purpose application software. Customized software. The customized software is a special software designed to create applications that are specific to its nature. This means these are the applications that fulfill some particular requirements of a human being while working on the computer systems. Customized software can be related to billing systems, reservation systems, banking sectors, study materials, and many more. Example: Tally, Uber, etc. Contrast between system software and application software. Comparison: system software, application software. Basic: these are the programs installed in a computer system when an operating system is installed. These are the programs installed in a computer system when there is a need raised by the user. Run: The system software starts running when the system is turned on and runs till the system is shut down. The application software runs as and when the user requests. Requirement: a system cannot run without a system software. Application software is user-specific and does not require to run the system. Language: it is written in a low-level language, that is, assembly language. It is written in a high-level language, like Java, C++, .NET, VB, etc. Level of interaction: you cannot interact with the system software while working on the system. You can interact with the application software while working with them. Dependency: a system software can run independently without the use of application software. An application software cannot run without a system software. Examples: operating system, compiler, assembler, debuggers, etc. Microsoft Office, Photoshop, CorelDRAW, etc. A quick review. A software is a set of programs or instructions given to a computer system in order to perform a specific task. The term system software is defined as a single program or set of programs that handles all the functions of a computer system. An operating system, OS, is a primary or the main system software that controls the functioning of hardware and software components of a computer system. Utility programs are the software programs that are used to support the infrastructure of a computer system. A language processor is a special program that is used for the processing of the programming languages used in the computer system. An application software is a special set of programs created by the programmers for performing special tasks in the computing devices. An operational support system, OS, is a software component that enables the service provider to monitor, control, analyze, and manage the services on Internet. Fragmentation is a process caused when an operating system breaks a file into pieces due to less space on the storage disk where the file was originally saved. Defragmentation is a process of scanning the file system and rejoining the separated parts of a file into a single file and save that file on the free space of the disk.